Hi, welcome and welcome back. It's me, Lon, with Tuning into the One and for Better Living Now. Welcome and welcome back to the video series on life hacks, bits, and bytes based on the Signature Success Breakthrough Method. And in these videos, we want to be able to say yes right now to optimal quality of life outcomes and be able to put them into play into our lives right here and right now. If you want to find out more about the full method, the free training, and all the other resources, please go to forbetterlivingnow.com/yes. In the meantime, today we want to know how we can bring our best to be at our best each and every day in each situation, in each relationship, and to be able to do it better, easier, and quicker than we ever thought possible before, as soon as possible, so we know how to get those outcomes in days and weeks and months, and to be able to get there now, not someday. So if you're ready, let's get going. Today's video is about bringing and being at our best, and we're going to use the PVP formula to be able to get there, to be able to say yes to everything we want, and to be able to put these steps into our lives and have practical use of them. 5-10 minute videos or so. Watch them, take notes, get there, write it down, and then go do it in your own life. Upgrading tools and up-leveling mindset skills to be able to bring our best to be at our best each and every day. What is the PVP formula for our success? It's based on our principles, our values, and our priorities. Are we living our principles, our values, and our priorities? And how do we align to be able to do more of that quicker, better, easier, and do it as soon as possible? So in order to use this formula for our success, we have to know what's in the formula. So do we have principles by which we live or want to live by? What are they? What are our values, and are we aligned with our values? Do we prioritize what we say we want most in our lives and take action on that? And are we living our principles, values, and priorities in our lives today? Because to be able to live our principles, values, and priorities, we need to know what they are. We need to look at what we think, what we say, what we do, both our inner and our outer worlds, and then compare our thinking, our words, our behavior, our actions with our principles, our values, and our priorities, and to compare them so we know where we are and how we're doing. So are we walking our talk? Are we being authentic? These are some wonderful questions we can ask ourselves, and then look at the places and spaces where we're excelling already, and some of the places and spaces that need some improvement, and we want to make those improvements now, today. So get clarity on what your principles, values, and priorities are, and list them out. Then ask yourself key questions around those principles, values, and priorities so you can get deeper clarity. What would make me happy today is a great question. What would make today a successful and perfect kind of day? What are those things? What are those elements? What are those pieces? Am I working towards my mission, vision, purpose in life? If you do a mission, vision, purpose statement or statements, that helps you to define yourself about who you are and what you're all about and what you want. And then ask yourself other questions like, where am I most honest, willing, and courageous in my life right now? What really excites me and floats my boat in my life right now? Where am I thriving and where am I not thriving? Because these are the kind of questions that will help you be able to get in touch with everything that's in your life right now, past and present, and be able to say, when am I really at my best, and what does it look like and feel like when I bring my best to be at my best? Wonderful questions. Get that deeper clarity so you know what to do with it. And then ask some more questions that'll help you get into the details and the nitty-gritty of how you can start shifting and making moves in a different direction if needed. Where do I invest and spend most of my time, my effort, my energy, and my focus? And where is my emotional focus? Is it on the glass half full, glass half empty? What kind of person am I, and where am I focusing my daily thoughts and emotions? Is it on positive stuff? Is it on negative stuff? And do I have rules about how to handle my resentments, my anger, my fear, and my triggers, my frustrations, my failures, and my sadness? Because what people talk about is our emotional intelligence and our ability to really manage our emotions and our states effectively each and every day will help us to know whether we really are a glass half full or half empty kind of person, because where are we spending that time, that energy, that effort, that emotional energy? Where is it going? Do I believe in myself? Do I have faith in my skills and my abilities? Am I happy, joyous, and successful right now? When am I most happy, joyous, and successful? And where in my life am I most happy, joyous, and successful? Then we want to get into a little bit of what the ideal looks like, because that's going to be part of our true north, where we want to point the compass of our focus, of our attention, of our energy, and our actions, and our steps to take to go and get that stuff and make it part of our lives if it isn't already, or to get more of it. What does my ideal, happy, joyous, and successful life look like and feel like? And write about it so you know the details, so you can bring them out each and every day. What are my biggest successes and what are my biggest bottoms, so I can get in touch with those places to fix and fill in those missing pieces. Because when I fix and fill in those missing pieces, that's when I know I'm on my way and I'm living my values, my principles, and my priorities. And to align with those, some more tools and skills. Ask yourself, what do I want to do more of? What do I want to do less of? What do I want to start doing? What do I want to stop doing? That'll help us to be able to figure out how to prioritize our principles and our values from our highest importance levels to our lowest importance levels right here and right now in our lives. And then we can start aligning more and more of those pieces of our principles and our values with our thoughts, with our emotions, with our words, with our behaviors, and our actions in all of our personal and professional affairs to live the life that we want and deserve. So if you want to use some more tools and skills, here's some great ideas. Put some visual anchors or reminders of what's most important to you into your space so that you can remind yourself each and every day. Doing a vision board, putting it in plain sight, putting little post-its up on your vanity mirror in the bathroom, on the car dashboard, on your computer monitor or laptop, or anywhere in your physical space that you invest your time in, that would be like a wonderful visual cue of a reminder and what your symbolic standing is. So happy pictures about things you want or things you love, beautiful landscapes, images of wonderful people in your life, things that you aspire to. Put them in there to have those useful daily reminders of what your principles, your values, and priorities are, so you can do that. Have a picture, multiple visual pictures, visual pieces and cues around in your physical environment to remind yourself. Do a computer screensaver full of visual positive reminders, or play inspired music that elevates you and really fires you up, inspires you, and motivates you. So in essence, to power up to a successful, happy, and joyous life, you want to define it, you want to clarify it, you want to identify the pieces you want to work with and on, and then you take action. You apply remedies and solutions so that you're living more of your principles, your values, and your priorities each and every day. Prioritize your life based on what you say and believe is most important to you right now. Map out those priorities and how you're investing your time, your effort, your energy, your planning, and your scheduling, so you can be more in tune with walking your inner talk in terms of your thoughts and your words, so when they come out, they can really play out in your outer world deeds. And managing our emotional states with various tools and processes and exercises, just like we covered in the last video, are our tools and resources and skills that we develop for creating our best versions of ourselves, and then being able to be accountable to those principles, to those values, and to those priorities to power up our success, happiness, and joy in our lives. This picture, which I call the kiss, is one of the most wonderful reminders for me personally. I have this framed and in the living room. I also have it on my screensaver. Every time it pops up, I'm like, wow, that was a powerful moment. I remember that time, and I get inspired and motivated by it. Do that for yourselves, to take yourself out of symptoms and patterns that you want to shift into solutions by using the tools and the skills that will help you most. Just like in the last video, pattern interrupts, reframes, physiology state elicitations, healing techniques, and mindset mantras. They will all help you to move your inner world into an outer example of how you want to live in your principles and your values and your priorities each and every day. So you want to be able to look at what's what and then decide it's time to make some changes and shifts and commit to doing it now. Then apply the remedies and the solutions today in your present to shift and give yourself future opportunities and possibilities based on today and tomorrow and the next day and then next week and then next month and then this quarter and then the rest of this year. Regardless of how the external environment is, are you coming from at cause or at effect? Are you creating, or are you letting things turn your wheel of life? Because we can give ourselves the gift of bringing our best every day to power up more joy, inspiration, success, and happiness in our lives today. And sometimes it's just a 2% swing in the way you spend and invest your time that can have a huge impact on your happiness and success. So look for that 2% each and every day to make those small shifts that'll have this amazing domino reverberation effect in your life, and slowly and then more quickly momentum builds and you're making those shifts. And remember, be yourself, not your idea of what you think somebody else's idea of yourself should be. Get that clarity, then use that expressed clarity with all those questions and that investigation to map it out so you can live the life that you want and deserve. If you want to reach me, you can write to hello@forbetterlivingnow.com. And thank you so much. We'll see you next time. And until then, this has been the video series on life hacks, bits, and bytes to put into play into your life in 5 or 10 minutes so you can watch this video and go out and put some of this stuff to work for you today and make it happen today. This is Milan wishing you an amazing day and wonderful success with life mastery and life success. And this is where you go again for any more details. Until the next time, this is Milan saying bye for now.